All right then. Well, thank you everyone for being with us. I apologize for the late start. For some reason, everything on my computer was seemed to be running at half speed. It was like being in a different a different reality, and it was just taking too long for everything to happen. But we got there. We got everything going. As I started at 10:30, I started getting it set up. It usually takes 15 minutes, and it took me till 11 o'clock. So just because things weren't running. But we're here. We're here and we're together, and all that I described is out there in the external world of appearances. And what we want to focus on today is the unreality of the world out there and the reality that we are likely yet to discover, the within, the place that is described in Old Testament scripture as the place we are when we are still and we know. In New Testament, it's called the secret place within. So as we come together, we recognize that God is. It is being, capital B, E-I-N-G, being. And everything that it does, all of the activity, the creation, the expression, the invisible becoming visible in form and matter, and then going back into the invisible energy, all of this activity is a result of the beingness of God. God creates because it is its very nature to do so. God thinks because it is its very nature to do so. It is conscious awareness because it is its very nature to be aware. Everything that it does moves from that center of beingness to the without, or the circumference of doingness. It has created each and every one of us out of itself because it is its nature to do so. It is its nature to express. And each and every one of us is an individualized expression of the divine. We did not create our lives. We did not create our souls. Our parents did not create our souls. They participated in the outward doingness of procreation. But the creation of that entity, that soul, that spirit, that being that we are, is something that God did out of its nature. We can follow the line of reasoning with our intellect back then that tells us that there must be within each and every one of us a center of beingness, a center where divine life, divine spirit, and divine love has come to express itself as us and through us. We can intellectually understand that that is the very essence of who and what we are. And we can also realize that we have likely never fully experienced it. So what we turn our attention to today is our willingness to be, our willingness to allow that center to reveal itself through us. and our willingness to turn away from appearances, to judge by the righteous judgment, the judgment of beingness. We release and we let go of every and any idea in consciousness that tells us that we are anything less than a beautiful expression of the beingness of God. We refuse to believe the externals, for they are lies pretending to be the truth. And instead, we know with our heart we are grateful for this opportunity to come together and in celebration of our dedication to the discovery of and the experience of the very center of our beingness, the presence of the divine within. We release and let go of this treatment, this statement of our belief, this declaration, and we release it into that power that we call the law of mind, the power by which prayer is answered, the power by which it is done unto us according to our belief. We release and let go of this treatment, knowing so certainly it is done that we say together, and so it is.